Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Is it really over? Is this connection over? Has it run its course? Is it done? Is it over? This is what we will be looking into in this yes or no. Pick a card. Is your answer in pile 2, 6, 3, 1, 7? Timestamps are in the description box below. Leave me a comment, leave me a like if this resonates. And let me know how this goes for you, and leave your suggestions for other sort of like yes or no readings that you would like. Sometimes it'd be like that, you know what I mean? It'd be like that. Of course, even though this is a yes or no, tarot obviously tells a lot more. She'd be talking, and I'd be listening. So we will go into a little bit more information as well. I always do that, but I'll give you the answer. I would say watch the reading till the end, because sometimes that answer does shift and it's informed in a certain kind of way, okay? So without further ado, I will see you in your pile. See you there. Pile 1. Is it over? Is this connection over? Is it done? Is it donezo? What is the word on the street about this connection? Spirit, will you please let us know if this connection pile 1 is in is over, if this dynamic is over. Moment of truth. Amazing. Gosh. All right, so you have the 9 of Cups, you have the Fool in reverse, and you have the 5 of Swords. Oh, they look kind of weird on camera. I want to pull more cards because I know the message here. I just want to know a little bit more about that yes or no. Get money. Get money. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Yeah. So, okay, is this connection really over? No. And also sort of yes. So is this connection over? You have the 3 of Cups and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Is the connection over? Yes. But like, no. I'm really getting that the connection isn't over. It's giving yes, right? But it's also giving no. So I feel like the connection as you would have liked it to be, the connection as it seemed it was going on, is over, and something else is coming between you two. Like, this is what I'm honestly kind of getting, like, I don't know. This is going to be really confusing for some of you, but you place it how you need to place it, part 1. It feels like it feels hard to accept or move away from this relationship to start something new. So I feel like, yes, this connection is over. It's just moving into a different phase with this person. You feel me? Like, let's say you were, I don't know, it's 9 of Cups here though. That's really confusing. But, the Page of Swords in reverse, it could be some type of messaging, spoken or unspoken, that you kind of get that helps you understand this connection a little bit more about and what it's available for. For some of you, in a very slim, I don't know, like in a way, I'm getting this connection has moved from, let's say, romantic to something more friendship, right? It's moved from something where maybe you were dating, right? Like you were enjoying each other. It was a young connection and you noticed certain behaviors or trends that, you know, just don't really mesh well for like a romantic dynamic. And so it seems to me like here, in this example, the romantic dynamic would be over, but something more conducive to friendship and like an easier, breezier vibe is opening up, as opposed to like the initial sort of like basis of this connection, which was like the friendship, right? And that's what I'm getting. For some of you, could it be that you're moving from friendship to more. Okay, maybe, yeah, right? Like that's your life. Like you may have that vibe, but it kind of feels like this connection as it was is over. So you know what the as it was. Now, are you hoping that this is meaning the bullshit is over? I don't know. Like the thing is, there is a part in me that says for a percentage of you, a very slim, not even a percentage, like for like 3 people, something like that, it's moved from one thing to more. Right? It's moved from, is it really over? It's moved from being unspoken to spoken, and you two have moved into a different direction. But I also feel like, really, for the most part here, I'm getting a message of where something that was romantically coded is moving into a more platonically coded dynamic. And that's a relief. Okay. Is there a possibility here, Spirit, that this could be moving to a higher level for some people in this dynamic? Is there something here about that? Is that story, how valid is that story? Or tell me about that. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's pulling teeth. Like there is something about this that's slow, right? So for those of you who maybe moving to a different, there's somebody in this pile who is moving from what are we to fine, we're in a relationship. But I don't know, it's Ten of Swords. It's giving overthinking. It's giving you're overthinking. It's gonna be fine type vibes. But I'm going to stick to the main story. So pile 1, if you know that you're like, I don't know, Luz, like, I don't think it's over. I don't feel like it's over. That is showing up here. Like that idea of someone who's like, I don't think it's over. Like, I just don't think it's over. I think there's something more here because you want more, right? There's that. And it's showed here by the Fool, like that reluctance to take a leap of faith into something else, to leave what was feeling good and enter into, wow, I was about to say enter into the reality of this connection of where things may be at ahead. Things may not be feeling good between you and like this person in this connection. Where things all of a sudden have gone from, oh, this felt nice. This is really something that I really thought I put value in, something I really thought was like good, like a wish fulfilled, right? 9 of Cups, like this was good, it was happy, it was celebratory, this was exciting, and it felt so nice, to now it's like, well, do I hold on to it? Like, should I hold on to it for a little bit? Should I hold on to it for what it was and not what it is and what it's sort of potentially becoming, which is not really good vibes anymore, right? So I feel like you're in this phase of being in a mode of like teeter-totter, of limbo, of 4 of Swords energy, of sort of just being like, well, I guess we'll wait and see. And so you come to this reading because genuinely, is it over? Like, is it over? And it's looking like a yes. Okay. Let me get a little bit more for you. And then we're going to pull guidance for you because I think that might help us a bit more. Is it over, Spirit? Yeah, Judgment in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, I think there's something about this that is definitely over. I think what you wished for, what was feeling good, those feel-good vibes are over, babe. And it sucks because I think you really wanted this. I think you really liked this. I think this was something that got you really excited. I think there's something about that that's over. The nice seems to have been moved on, and it's you that's really not being able to move away. And I'm not saying that in a blamey way. I'm saying that in a way of like, genuinely, it's difficult to move away from this for you because you really felt it in your being, right? Like you wanted to take the leap together with this person, But with the way things have been going, it's ice, ice, baby. What's part one's guidance here, Spirit? The compass. So the compass comes in this sort of upright and reverse way. Yeah, it has both energies. So this is you right now. Literally, this is you. You're like, I don't know what to do. Do I wait? Do I go? What do I do? Do I wait or what? I think you have to go forward. Okay, move forward. So if you want to wait for this connection, I think Spirit's kind of saying you can, because the Fool is here in reverse. And I think for the Fool to really take that leap of faith, they really have to sort of be in a certain mental state, an emotional state, for that leap to really matter, for that leap to be one that is honored in the way that it needs to be, right? So if I'm saying, if you've been dealing with somebody and you're like, gosh damn it, Luz, like everything you're saying is right. Like I really like this person. I thought something like da 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 da, and I'm so like, but I don't want to keep holding my breath for somebody that it's not going to be it, right? Like obviously make your own sovereign choices, baby girl. I call everybody girl. But if you're really looking at this reading and going like, yo, I don't know what to do, and I think I do need guidance on, excuse me, the fuck, on how to like move here, what do I do? Is it really over? I'm saying yes. I think the form of it can maybe change down the line, if that even, depending on you and this person. But in terms of romantic connection, or like the happy, happy, joy that you had before, allow yourself to feel the pain of it no longer being what you wanted it to be. Allow yourself to say goodbye to that. I feel so sad for you. Like this is so sad. And allow yourself to move forward, but like hold both energies for yourself, right? Hold the energy 11:55 of what happened, like how this was, and hold space for your I don't want to let go. And also move and hold space for, but I don't want to waste my time, but I don't want to be stuck in a place that I know isn't for me, that isn't treating me the way I want to be treated. Like I want what I want still. I wanted it with this person, but if they're not going to supply it now, then I need to keep moving. So hold space for both, right? Like on days when you can move, fucking move. On days that you can't, fucking be good to yourself, you know? So that's your guidance with here. In the reverse position of the compass, it says, what is your higher power right now? Whatever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. If you worry about financial insecurity, materialism is your idol. If you obsess over a relationship, that is your god. If you're concerned about your weight or your looks or your status, you've lost your personal power and your way. Nothing but spirit can be your guiding force. You'll never truly find what you seek if these worries and distractions are in your constant focus. So surrender and shift your compass. Be still and watch as the needle points to the true north. Align yourself and you'll easily find your way back to where you're meant to be. So I think for me, how I read that is like hold space for both, for both minds that you're in. Hold space for this fool. Hold space for this fool to finish the fool's journey, finish his journey, so that he can take a leap that matters, a leap that feels like one that he has 100% buy-in, or even not even 100, like 90 or 80% buy-in, as opposed to like 30% buy-in. I know I'm the fool. I know I got to jump off that cliff, but like there's still something holding me here. I think this is over. Unfortunately, like there is an air of unfortunate here. But yeah, your guidance is to like just align with yourself, right? You're entering uncharted territories right now, and you can expect wonderful new experiences. Stay on the highest path of your destiny. You'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements, they can't help you find your truth path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life, Owen. Have faith and trust your compass. With spirit as your true north, it'll ensure you never get lost, even on a starless night when everything seems so dark. If you want to go in a little bit deeper on what you're experiencing currently with the person that you're with and really just get a personal reading to get your personal clarity on the specific issue with this person, what you can do, if anything, what spirit is guiding, what you need to know about the connection, what you need to know about the person, what you need to know about what's next, we can definitely, help you buy some time back and stop having empty hopes, right? So we can look at a reading for you, and I'm available for that. It'd be an honor to do that for you. All right, Pile 1, my friend. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey there, Pile 6. Okay, Pile 6. Yes or no? Is it really over? Is this connection over? See what Spirit has to say. Oh, wow. You have the Six of Cups, you have the Temperance, and the Fool. Yeah. This is so weird. Is it over? Yes. Yeah. It doesn't feel good anymore. It stopped feeling good, and I think, there's a thing of holding on and honoring what was, what used to be, what felt good. Holy cow. But it doesn't feel good anymore. It's the things that feel good. Wow, the Lover is here. The thing that feels good is the connection of what it was, what it could have been, the nostalgia of it, the hopes of it. But I think there's been a lot of marks against this connection that have and are taking their toll. Maybe this is someone that you've been involved with for quite some time, right? For there to be 10 swords, it could be that. If it's not someone that you've been involved in for a time, I think there's some triggers from your past dynamics of things that past lovers, past exes, past people have done that you didn't like, and you told yourself never again or something like that, or you became a lot more stern on those parts. And with this person, maybe you slacked a little bit, but you still saw what was happening and that you didn't like, that you didn't want to feel. And you noted those things and they piled up. So it could be someone who, again, you have a history with, and those things have been piling up over time. And you're like, I've reached my wit's end. Like, you have reached your wit's end, or the relationship, they have reached their wit's end. And it's too much. There's too many memories of the bad stuff or the not so great stuff, and even mixed in with like the good stuff, right? Or if it's a new person, it's just giving vibes of other people and other dynamics that you didn't really like or feel, that didn't feel good. So is it really over? Yes. I think the longevity of this, how much you took to build, especially if it's an older relationship, something that's lasted for like several time, it's hard to let go here with the Fool in reverse, because this is something that was once something, and with the Emperor here, it's something that you put in a lot of energy in, and maybe the chemistry is really good, maybe you two get along, maybe this person would have been a really good connection, a really good person for you to be with because of that connection and the flow and how good it may have felt, but it just doesn't, it's not working. So is it over? Yes. Okay. I'm going to pull some guidance for you. Bro. The Wizard of Awareness. Nice. He fell to the ground, but his message is literally the same in the reverse and the upright. The Wizard of Awareness, card 3. 3 could be important. 6 could be important. 6 has come up a couple times. Listen. The Wizard of Awareness talks about not taking things too personally. Which can be easier said than done. But he really advises that we wear the world like loose clothing around us, and not let it be this heavy thing that bogs us down. even in situations where we've been with someone for so long and they're integrated into our lives, there's still a way to walk away from that. It's, you know, it may be a heavy robe, but it is still a robe that one can take off clasp by clasp, right? The Wizard of Awareness, his message to you is too much force behind a specific outcome robs you of the true experience and the full experience. Are you trying to control the outcome of something because you don't trust in your highest good? Meditate, be still, and the answer will come without any effort on your part. Be a neutral observer, and you'll see how this moment is but a small marker on the map of your life's journey. That's his reversal message. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort, or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another in a continuous shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So he's kind of saying, don't judge it, right? Like, if it has been something that's been there for a while, or even if it's something new, try not to judge it as good or bad necessarily, and look at it neutrally and kind of make a heady decision, like a logical choice of, you know what, if something's not working, it's time to let it go. Like, that's just how it has to be. Time waits for no one. There is divine timing, but you don't want to spend your time harping on something that, quite frankly, when you really look at it, isn't working. But even in that idea of is it working, is it not, the Wizard of Awareness kind of says, observe it, neutralize how you feel about it. Don't make decisions from an overexcited place or whatever. This is very much that idea also of like, close your ears, right? Not listening to what someone is saying, and look at people's actions. This is also that idea of like, how do you feel in this relationship? Like, do you feel lonely? Do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? Do you feel nervous in a negative way? Those are things that, like, when you're in a neutral state and you're able to look and observe, you kind of go, oh, that's what's happening. That's not good, or I don't want that. And you make decisions from there. If you would like personal reading to go over like what's going on for you in your own world, feel free to let me know. Keep your light on, good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey there, Pal 3. So, Pal 3. Gosh. Is it really over? Is this connection over? After we find out that answer, we're also going to pull some guidance, okay? Is it really over? You have the Hierophant. You have the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Eight of Swords. Oh, I can't even see that. The Four of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Is it over? No. We're kind of stuck here. This reading has been weird. Yeah, you're kind of stuck here. I feel like you're pretty committed here. I don't know, the Hierophant is really giving me... the Emperor is really giving Hierophant vibes in this video today. He really, really is out here with it. You know what I want? I think I need some honey. My throat, from all the readings, is in desperate need of hardcore lubrication. Even when I take a break, I'm like, still out here with it. So it's looking like it's not over. Okay. It's just maybe kind of difficult. Like slow and a little bit confusing and the like, but I feel like you both are sort of stuck here. You both have built a future here, or there is a future here. It's just time, like the external circumstances are in the way here. Right? Like external circumstances seem to be in the way here. And I'm not sure if there's some distance here as well between you and this other person. Like maybe they've moved away, or maybe they've traveled away, or there's some type of travels here that are getting in the way. I don't know. I feel like there's a new era coming in. Like, tell me about this Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is singing. Tell me about this Four of Cups in this connection and why it's not over. Two of Swords. That's this whole I don't know energy that I'm getting. Like, I don't know. It's almost like there's the blockage between the Eight of Swords and the Emperor is the Wheel of Fortune. This is giving me external circumstances. It's giving me outside sources. It's giving me time as well. And the King of Wands in reverse is giving me distance. So there's some type of distance or time between the two of you that is getting in the way. So something is paused and stalled. Someone or both of you are stuck, right? This connection is kind of stuck with the Eight of Swords. But there's still some type of hope, but it's a confusing hope. So I can see why you would click on this reading and go, is it over? Should I just stop? Should I just give it up? Like, should I? Because this Four of Cups is also in the reverse, and it gives me this confusion. Now, with the Two of Swords. And then we have this Hermit. Yeah, both of you, or you're really thinking whether it's worth continuing. Whether this person is worth continuing with. And they may be thinking the same as well. You two may be thinking the same as well. So I think the thing that's stalling this connection is you two wondering if it's worth continuing. Okay? The thing, it's one or both of you. Who's at the top? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Exactly. One or both of you, King of Pentacles. Wild. One or both of you struggling, thinking about, okay, like thinking in your heads, like, is this happening? Should I say something? Should I do something? It's giving a little bit of no contact. What's the sitch here? It's just, so I think at this particular time, it's not over. And I dare say because you two are both still thinking about it. You two are both still thinking about the connection. Okay, so I'm going to say it's not over, Pal 3. You two are both still thinking about the connection. So let me get some guidance for you and see like what we can glean, like what Spirit wants to guide you through with this energy. What's Pal 3's guidance here, Spirit? Commitment. Wild. Spirit is saying stay committed. That's that Hierophant energy. 3-6, 3-6, 3-6-9. Damn you fine. Spirit is saying stay committed to this. Wild. It's not over. Stay committed to this. Excuse me? I tell you, the message of stay committed is always an uncomfortable one for me to tell you. 29. The message of go, get out, leave, right now, go, is always easier to deliver. It's still difficult though, because, but I mean, Spirit's out here saying, honor your commitment. What is the commitment to this? So What are you committed to even? Like, ask yourself that and see if there's a way that can bring you back to where you need to be in this dynamic for yourself and for the other person. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnership at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. So be better, and hopefully that will arise the vibes in this dynamic. Be better. Like, practice better self-care. What even is that? Practice being a better lover to yourself and to the world around you, to your environment, to take that type of stuff, right? Like, that way I think you'll be able to present in a way that is a lot more conducive to bringing this person to a higher level as well. And when you approach them, just be kinder, but also, do what you gotta do. Keep your light on, pile 3. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, pile 7. Pile 7. Sebuni. I like them girls. Ooh, somebody clocked that reference. I like them girls who wanna. I like them girls. I love it. Okay, friends. Is it really over? This is what we're here for. And then I'm going to pull some guidance for you, okay? To see if it's really over. All right. Wow. Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Coins in the reverse. Is it really over? Yes. You fought what you could. You fought what you could. I think there's the time for letting go is nigh. You fought the best fight, and I think maybe you need to know that, right? Like, you did all you could. There's nothing more you can do, nothing more you could have done. And I think it'd be wise to recognize that that is what it is, right? Let's get a little bit more for you. This doesn't, I think that you got the 5 of Swords in the reverse and the Star. I like that these two came out. I think, you have a good character in terms of relationship. And I think don't let the wrong people for you dictate how you act in romance. Let them inform how you act. Let them be guiding lights on how you want to be treated, how you want to act. If you can leave a relationship and say, you know what though, I know that I gave it my all and you feel good on that, great. I think that's important for you to know that you fought for it. You did make your intentions clear, right? You did say, you did show this person that you cared, that you were in, and that's just, it just doesn't work out sometimes. It lets you know that how far you are willing to go in a relationship with somebody that you're in. And that's you at a default level. That's not you at, I'm with someone who's really, really good to me. That's you at a default level. And that's good information for you to know. You know what I mean? And when you look at that and you go, wow, I do all these things, blah, 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 then that should inform you to go, I want to do these things for someone who's worthy of me. Right? Someone who's worthy and has earned, not worthy, but someone who has earned these privileges of me. So now then that informs how you move in the dating space, right? In the romantic space. Now you're not just giving yourself out away for a smile, right? You're not giving the whole farm away for a smile. You're trying to be more discerning about who you share yourself with, who you enter into relationship with, who gets to have the benefits of you, because you know the benefits of you are really good and they can make anybody feel happy and good. Now it's about, do they do that for you? Now you're no longer looking at relationships in the perspective of, what can I give? What can I give? What can I give? What can I give? It's, no, what is this person giving to me? What is this person bringing to the table? What is this person bringing to my life? Because I know I can make the person in my life's life happy and good. What are they bringing for me? Right? It flips the sort of narrative from you being ever the giver to now seeing who is going to earn what you bring to the table. And so when we have like failed dynamics, that lets us know that how we are is not a bad thing. It just, we have to maybe be a little bit more discerning on who we give them to and how much we give people who haven't really earned it. Because it can be overwhelming when we give people too many good things at once. But also, you know, it shows us certain people are not ready for it, or whatever the case may be. So I think you fought a good fight. I think you did the best that you could. You showed yourself how you can be. You showed this other person how you can be. And have hope and know that you were vulnerable, authentic, and yourself. And that is not wrong. I think someone needs to hear that. Like how you are, how you were was not necessarily wrong. It's just maybe, you know, the person was wrong. So don't change who you are for someone who was wrong for you. But I will say there's always wisdom in being able to discern, like, what can I pivot though? Well, what can I maybe do less of until I see that I can do more of it? But sometimes we're just how we are. If you're a giver, like you're a giver, you're a giver, you're a giver. Like you're going to give, you know? It's just being careful with your giving and make sure that you're giving to people who have shown you that, you know, they're worth it. That they've earned it and will protect that. Your guidance is rock bottom. Beautiful. This is a moment for you when you reach rock bottom. You cannot go lower than this. You cannot go lower than this, right? What's the answer here? This is let go. What am I reading? Yeah, it's over. You can't go lower than this. This is an opportunity for growth, honestly. I think this is a great thing because now that you've reached this moment in time, you kind of go, I don't think I was entirely wrong for being open or showing a little bit of thirst or being a little bit of a simp. I hate simp. Like, simp is so like, it's so bad. Like, why is it wrong to show interest? Why is it wrong to show heartbreak? Right? I'm not saying blow someone's phone up and go crazy and key their car, but like, if you feel, you feel. I don't think it's innately wrong to show these things, but I think there's just something about taking away human experience that's happening in the world. But anyway, I think once you reach rock bottom, you're able to look around and go, okay, well, what do I want to take with me at the top? What can I leave here? Because I cannot make that journey back up with everything. So what am I going to leave? So what are you going to leave? I've dealt with this before in the ways of like, when I look at my life patterns, I go, I am entirely too understanding. And I had to talk to myself. I said, Luz, what are we going to do? Are we going to stop being understanding? I said, no, I don't want to stop being understanding. I like that I'm understanding. It's just any strength overused is a weakness. It is a weakness. And being too understanding, I was like, well, what am I going to do? If I'm not going to change being understanding, what do I do? What do I do? And it was like, I needed to add myself to being understood, right? I was thinking about other people, understanding their journeys, understanding their conditions, understanding the sensitivities, blah, 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 them. While I'm over there in the cold being like, oh, they don't understand me. They don't want to know me. And I wasn't even giving myself the time of day necessarily to understand I was being hurt by their actions. I was being hurt by their words. And once I reached the point where I was like, well, I need to also include myself into that understanding. That's the baggage that I dropped, I guess. I dropped not including myself. I dropped putting them as the only thing, 39, that was important to care about. It was like, well, no, actually, I care about someone who wants to be understanding of me and who go, oh, Luz means this, or Luz who's thinking about me as well and not just themselves, and me also thinking about them, right? Then I'm SOL. So that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking of. When you reach bottom, you're left to look and go, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, what's wrong with me? Or what is the issue here? Or why do I keep going into the same thing over and over and over again? It's like, okay, good. Now you're asking questions. Now you're curious to see what it is. Now you're in a position to shift. That's where rock bottom is. I will read it to you still, yeah? And you see this 10-10 here. 10 of Swords, 10. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear, like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. So let go, babe. If you'd like a private reading, it would be my honor to do that for you so we can see a little bit more of what Spirit's message is for you. I have a spiritual guidance reading just to hear what messages from Spirit, what Spirit wants to tell you about this issue or something else. All right, the link is in the description box below, luzlumiere.live, or you can just email me and we can figure something out, make it you a customized reading. Okay? Keep that and good luck, my friend. And your spirit guides are really, really with you. I picked number 7. I love this number. Good luck. Bye. Hey, Pal 2. Pal 2. Pal 2. Hi, I feel like I've missed you. Is it really over? Is it really over? Is it really over? Is this connection over? Let's find out. Okay. You have the 9. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. Cool. In reverse, the Death and the Emperor. Wow. Is it over? Yes. See that Death card? It is over. And I was about to say, and good riddance. I don't know what that's about for you, but it doesn't have to be that sharp. Knight of Coins in reverse. It's over. Okay. 2 of Coins. I think good riddance was, it's a release. I'm not saying good riddance of that person for some of you. Yes. But of that dynamic, yes. But it just kind of feels like the stress, the anxiety, the something about it, it's a good riddance. Let's get into this. The Emperor. I think this is bittersweet. Okay, I really feel like that good riddance is like uncalled for, but also called for in some cases. So if it's not good riddance from your perspective, it may be from theirs. Oops. But I think that is also still a bit harsh because I really feel like it's more so like the emotional release of this connection and the heaviness and the weight of it is the good riddance, not so much like the person, not so much you, right? Because I'm getting like, oh, that's cold, but it's also like true. So anyway, the Emperor here, I think this is something that had legs, right? I think this is something that could have lasted the distance, or could have gone the distance, or I'm kind of getting a tower energy. I don't know why. Like, this was an all of a sudden ending in a way with this person. Why am I saying ending? So maybe you and this person are already done and you're like, is it really over? Yeah, I think so. I think it needed to be. I think this thing ran its course. I think the plan for this dynamic reached its conclusion. And I don't think you're as stressed as you thought you would be, or for as long as you thought you would be, you know? Yeah, I don't think you're as stressed as much as you thought, or as long as you thought you would be stressed. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Yeah, okay. 3 of Coins, 2 of Cups in reverse. Absolutely. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, bro. Spirit's really got my back, man. Like, we're really out here, baby. Thank you. 3 of Coins. It's 2 of Cups in reverse and 7 of Wands in the reverse. I think this thing is over, right? I will say one thing though. The Death card does mean death. It does mean an ending. However, death also means a beginning. Unlike the world, the beginning of death is not as immediate. You feel me? Follow me. Follow along. The beginning of death is not as immediate as the beginning of the world. With the world, as you exit one door, you are simultaneously entering into another space. Like, that's literally the nature of doors. You're leaving a room and you're immediately entering into another room. That is the world, right? That would be the world card. Ending, beginning. It's like that. Death is a season. Death is a gestational period of it's over, right? The leaves are down. They're shed from the tree. They've changed color. They're crunchy. They enter the ground. Like, that tree is just branches. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. It's just branches. It's dead for a hot several months, right? It's dead. Not really dead, but it's barren for a hot several months. And in that barrenness, there's a transformation happening, right? There's going to be a growth. There's going to be a growth come spring season. So with this, is it really over? Yes, it's over. And as you two go your separate ways, or as you two do whatever, there is a slight possibility of it coming back around, of it blossoming into something different, a different kind of dynamic, as you two work on your respective lives, or whatever the fuck, alone, separately. Because this is a 3 of Pentacles. Like, no, 3 of Pentacles has multiple people in it. But this is you two on a spiritual level, I guess, working on your dynamic away from each other, working on each other individually away from each other. There is a disillusionment here, dissolvement here with the 2 of Cups in reverse. This is about not fighting for this dynamic, not fighting for the longevity of the plan, or whatever. This thing is over. And if you two happen to like cross paths again in the future, which could be, you will be different people and be able to be in connection differently. If that happens. But I'm seeing here with the death, like, yes, it's death, it's over. It's just that death does give way to new life in time. And maybe that's why you're not so freaked out about it. If this is you know, a lover or whatever, okay, like, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you'll meet this person again in another situation. Maybe you'll cross paths. Maybe you'll need something from them. Maybe they'll comment something in your world, right? Like maybe you'll re-meet in another kind of way, if at all. Life is fucking crazy, dude. So it could be that. If this is, you know, another type of dynamic that isn't friendship, then yeah, there's that. I think there's a stress here that's gone. Okay, there's a stress here that's gone. There's frustration here that's gone, and it's really good riddance to that. But I feel like you wish each other well, you know. Let's get your guidance. No. Ugh, okay. Follow the leader in reverse and education. Absolutely. Education is really about learning. Education is about, you know, going down the educational path. And I love this, coming to life and unexpected visitors in reverse. That is the Tower moment. This is kind of unexpected how it sort of dissolved. Let's get into education. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading it. This card suggests you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, opening to changing your preconceived notions. Yep. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. So I think there's something here for sure about going your own way and doing your own stuff outside of this connection. Maybe to even appreciate a connection with this person, or for them to do that with you, or just both, really. But there is a disconnect here, and that disconnect should stay disconnected. It should just stay disconnected. Yeah. For, you know, the time being, whatever that means. Follow the leader is a card of gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. And if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. So I hope this served you, my guy. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I will see you next time.